I know without a shadow of a doubt, you've never seen a video like this about what makes men truly fall in love. Many assume that men are drawn to sex, attractiveness, humor, or shared experiences, but these things are not the things that makes men fall in love. If they did, wealthy and exceptionally attractive women would have a bunch of men completely in love and committed to them. Instead, women who rely on looks, status, or manipulation often miss out on genuine love. Men fall in love for simpler reasons, often unnoticed to women. And this is why I believe you shouldn't do so much when trying to make somebody fall in love with you.
So, when they cook for me in the mornings, I find that is a really easy way to show appreciation for someone is just making food for them. Appreciation thing, like they're going out of their way to make something of theirs for you.
Attempts to force the natural process can actually backfire and make you feel used. So today we're going to reveal the 6 things that makes men fall in love, showing you that love is a simple process that requires minimal effort. In fact, the less effort you put, the more genuine the love.
You can fall in love in almost any situation if there is a right person.
And I believe after watching this video, the concept of how to make somebody fall in love with you will completely change and it'll become much easier. And if you guys want to learn how to apply these strategies into your life and you guys want to talk to me, you could book a one-on-one phone call with me by clicking where it says work with Father Alex one-on-one. And there you'll be able to have me on the phone today. Maybe you're dating someone and you don't know whether or not they're applying my strategies. You don't know why they're acting hot and cold. Maybe they're interested, but not that interested. Maybe they love you, but they don't want to commit. Book a one-on-one phone call with me today. We have 5, 15, 30, 45, and 1-hour sessions. And there you'll be able to talk to Father Alex, not an AI Alex, okay? Because if you don't, I'm closing the channel. Let's begin with the video. Men never tell me that they fall in love through sex. Men who genuinely love their women, they never fall in love through sex. They never fall in love through any high, any dopamine. They never fall in love because they climbed that one mountain together because they went traveling. That's not what makes people fall in love. In fact, if you believe that that's what makes men fall in love, you have completely misunderstood. So anytime you love someone because of some amazing experience, understand that that wasn't real love. Real love is created through the little things.
The magic of the simple things, right? Like the normal life and coming back from work and then you want to see her.
So if you're someone that's used to a lot of stimulation, that you get bored easily, that you get turned off easily, that you lose interest in the person instantly, you never truly love someone, because in order for you to truly love someone, you have to stop seeing their physical beauty. You have to stop focusing on the great experiences or how fun last night was. Truth is that love is found in the ordinary, right?
For you can make you fall in love, and it's not really something fantastic or out of the ordinary, but
And that's why I believe that the first thing is that guys fall in love when the ordinary becomes extraordinary. When all of a sudden you blink and it's cute. When all of a sudden you sneeze and it's cute, like a baby, right? Why do we love babies? Well, first of all, babies don't fucking know we love them. They just exist. But a baby doesn't know that when it sneezes, we find it cute. You know, when it smiles, we find it cute. And usually you fall in love with a baby because of the little things. Not because he's a baby. Who gives a fuck about a baby? But you like this baby because he does this little special thing that makes him look cute. The little moments of you looking at the baby feel special. True love is found in ordinary moments that become extraordinary because you love them. This is why you don't have to apply the manipulation strategies. I swear to God, most of the guys that I've interviewed never said, "Oh, I fell in love with her because she made me jealous." No, they usually say, "Because I spent time with her, because I like the way she makes me feel."
Talking and deep stuff and going, passing time together, quality time. I mean, knowing each other.
Right? Simple things, when in love, become extraordinary. And that's why I believe you shouldn't do so much to make somebody love you. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you have to do is just exist. Be nice to them, right? So that's the first thing. So that means you don't have to have an expensive date to have a great time with them. That means you don't have to do drugs with them to actually enjoy your time with them. Right? The chemistry and the love that you have for them will cause you guys looking at a freaking rock to be extraordinary. Right? Let the love, let the natural chemistry you feel with them do the dirty work for you. The next thing is that guys say they fall in love when there's consistent pattern of behavior, right? When there's a consistent pattern of consistency, pretty much. In other words, you see them every single day. You hang out with them every single day. Their routine, the constant seeing them on a daily basis without them having to do anything. Consistency is what you need to create love. And the beauty about this consistency is that it's boring. It's not fun. It's not like the first date or second date. It's the consistency of every day that looks boring in the moment, but when you look back 20 years later, you realize through nostalgia that was actually a beautiful moment you had with them. You just can't tell because you're in the moment. But the truth is, it's like taking shrooms, right? Like, you think you're not tripping. You're like, dude, this... Like, I remember I did shroom with someone last week, and 45 minutes into the shroom trip, I told her, I was like, yo, this shit is not hitting. No, I was like, yo, that was quick. A 45-minute trip. I was like, that's crazy. And then I told her this. I was like, I bet you money this is one of those trips where you think the trip is done, and then you go back to tripping. And you know what? That's exactly what happened. Get the fuck out of here. 45-minute trip, and you must be out your damn mind. That was just the beginning. And that's the thing with love, right? Sometimes you don't know that it's happening because you're in it, right? When you're tripping, it's funny. When you're tripping, a lot of people in the trip, they don't know they're tripping until they're done tripping, right? That's how that works. It's an immersive experience that if you're looking for dopamine, if you're looking for highs, you're not gonna find. It's like when I try to find my phone, right? If I look for my phone, for a black phone, my phone could be white. It could be staring right at me. If I'm looking for a black phone, I would never find my phone, right? You know when you're looking for something and you're expecting it to look a certain way? So when you find it and you see it, you sort of don't register because you're looking for something else, right? When you think love is an extraordinary experience externally, you're not gonna find it. You're gonna miss out on it and find out that you've missed out on it years later. The next thing is that when the chemistry of newness and trauma goes down, that's when a guy truly loves you. You know, when you first meet someone, they're hottest in the first few days, right? When you first meet someone, you feel a certain chemistry with them, especially if they remind you of someone in the past. And that chemistry will cause you to actually not feel the actual love that's happening. In other words, if you fall in love with them the first week, motherfucker, you don't know them to love them, okay? And if you fall in love with me within the first week, you don't know me. I am not that lovable, all right? What's happening is trauma or your own pain and unhappiness. What you have to do is allow yourself to lower that intensity. Meaning, in the first week, if you feel intense chemistry, it's not chemistry. You have to give it time and let that feeling go down. And after that feeling goes down, which usually takes a few weeks, then you can actually interact with them. But if you're just meeting them and they're cool and new, whatever you feel is not going to be real love. But the problem is that too many people think that that's love. And when they feel that chemistry, they think, oh my God, I'll have them. In reality, no. It's impossible for you. Not even babies are loved the first week. All right? When somebody has a baby, a lot of people feel depressed because they have that thing now. The dads don't even like the baby. What makes you think you're more lovable than that? It's like trying to fucking love bomb you. Tell them to slow the fuck down. You don't know. Next thing is when they feel like you care. Men fall in love when they feel like...
Sometimes just being nice, you know, because...
So when they care. And a lot of guys would tell you they just want a girl who's nice to them, right? They just want a girl who's nice to them. They just want a girl who treats them nice.
I think nowadays many women are not really nice to men, and sometimes, like honestly, just being nice or just being helpful or being there for.
Unfortunately for everyone is becoming more selfish, and guys feel that more than women. Women are used to guys being selfish. They're used to guys being selfish. Guys are not used to women being selfish. Thousands of years of evolution, women have been more, unfortunately for women, more accommodating to men. Unfortunately. And so because of that, guys, the new breed of people, they're just more into themselves, individualism. And guys are feeling like they're not getting that care and support from women that they used to get before. And so a lot of guys will tell you that they fall in love when a woman shows them they care. It's not that you gotta like cater to them, but it's the little things. You know, like he likes that thing in his food. You know he likes that one thing. You know he likes that one show. And so you bought him a ticket for that show, you know, for example, right? You know he likes his ear scratched. So you scratch him in that part of the ear. Whatever shows that you care, guys want that from you, right? Why? Because at the end of the day, guys are like children. they want to feel cared for by their mom. And unfortunately, and as creepy as it sounds, women are a almost like a symbol of a mom for a guy. So if a guy had a negative relationship with his mom, he's gonna have it with you, right? If he's used to his mom catering him and worshiping him, he's gonna expect you to worship him, right? So it's kind of crazy. Now, and this is the beauty about all of this, is that it's not that complicated. You don't have to know that trick to please a guy. You just have to care for the guy. You know. The next thing, fall in love when they can respect you. Not when you respect them, but when they can respect you. How do you gain a guy's respect? Your boundaries, motherfucker. Your boundaries. All right. You having boundaries. You knowing exactly what you're willing to accept and not accept. You knowing what you're willing to accept and not accept causes people to respect and fall in love with you. A man wants a woman who could call him out on his bullshit without stabbing him, right? A man wants a woman who could call him out on his bullshit without her being disrespectful, without her being aggressive and toxic, right? A guy wants to see his woman angry. Right? He wants to see you angry for him fucking up. He wants to see you angry for him crossing your boundaries. But if he only senses this like freaking happy ass golden retriever Teletubby vibes from you, they just cannot respect you. And because of that, the love that they have for you will never help you, will never be nurturing, will never be symbiotic, and above all, will never last long. Because when we interviewed people, one of my favorite things is interviewing older people, and one of the things they consistently say is that they respect each other. The relationships that last long, they all respect each other, right? And the last thing is that when you do the little things, not that you remember his birthday, that's not the little things. Anyone can remember your birthday. Not that you cook him that meal, it's the little things. It's the fact that you bought that one thing from the store, you cooked the whole meal, but you added that extra thing that he likes. It's the fact that you saw a picture of something that he likes and you brought it to him. It's the little things. For example, there was this interview with his lawyer, and he asked a couple that got divorced, at what moment did you know that you got...
You know, was there a moment when you realized the marriage is over? You know, like, was there a moment? And she said, yeah. And I said, when was it? And she said, there was this granola that I like. She said, they only sold it at like this particular grocery store, and I like to put it in my yogurt. And she said, he used to always, whenever I'd be running low on it, I would just open the thing one day and a new bag would be there. She's like, and she's like, it made me feel so loved. Like, I didn't have to ask. He didn't want credit for it. Like, he didn't go like, oh, did you see? I got your granola that you wanted, you know? Like, he just would do this thing, you know? And she said it was just something that, like, it always made me smile. She said every time the granola was running low and there was a new bag of granola, I just felt very loved, you know? And she said one day, the granola ran out. And I thought, oh, that's weird. You know, maybe he didn't see it. She's like, so I left the bag in there because I thought, well, at some point he'll notice. And he didn't notice. She goes, so I took the bag out and I waited and he didn't get a new bag. And I thought, okay, this thing's going down.
She never thanked him for it, but he always had the special granola for her yogurt every single day. And she said the one day he missed that granola is the moment when she felt like the relationship was dying, because they stopped paying attention to the little things. I am telling you, when guys remember you, when guys think about you and recollect you, they're not going to think about the one time you gave them that gift. They're going to think about the one time when they were sick and you helped them. They're going to think about the one time when you did those little things. When you think of your childhood with your mom and dad. Well, I remember the one time when my mom took me to an amusement park. That's a big thing. I remember that. That's because we were poor. So that's a big thing for me. But things that I would remember is like me laying on her lap and she caressing my ear, or her like making me that one food, or her like just scratching my back. Little things, not the fact that she gave me that big gift or bought me the Super Nintendo, or gave me a car, or gave me a fucking ride to Africa. No, it's the fact that she scratched my ear when I was bored. It's the fact that she scratched me to sleep. Little things. Guys are like that. They're not gonna remember you sucking their dick and all of a sudden they fall in love.
Just like a hug, or help you with something that's not really hard, can make you fall in love, and it can be like in an instance.
Allow your life to be simple. If he loves you, he'll find the simple things about you beautiful. he'll find the ordinary things about you extraordinary. If you think you're boring, trust me, if he loves you, he'll find you interesting, even though you may not be interesting, right? It's the alchemy of love, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. If you guys want to learn how to apply these strategies into your life, you guys can purchase my courses, the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course that I made for women who are single. Natural Chemistry, which is a course that I made for women who are in relationship. Charisma Blueprint is a course that I made to develop charisma. What's the other one? I always forget. It's like my kids. I always forget them. And the latest one, The Feminine Woman, which is a self-help course for women in order to improve their career life, to improve their emotional life, to become more socially intelligent, to not let people in the workplace manipulate you. It's almost like if I had a course for my nieces, that will be the course for them. All of them are $99 each, or you can purchase all of my courses all in one go by clicking on the description down below. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, click on the description down below where it says work with Father Alex, and I'll see you guys inside. And if you don't do it, I'm closing the channel. Take care. All right, so what has a woman done or a person that made you fall in love with them?
Oh, an easy one is their way to make something of theirs for you, especially if you go to like another country and they prepare a local dish for you. It's like showing you a part of their home.